Hey everybody. It's difficult enough to know what the difference is between words when you get two words, but it gets even more complicated when you have to think of what the differences are between three words. And this is a combination that many of you who are studying for first certificate will have come across. The differences that exist between couple, marriage, and spouse. Okay? Normally, in the context of all three of those words, we're thinking about two parties, half and half. Okay? The important thing to think about is what is the context of each word? Are you thinking about the units or are you thinking about the individual parts of the units? So in reality, we're actually going to look at 5 different words. There's marriage, which is the concept of two people uniting together, legally or in a religious sense, to spend the rest of their lives together. So marriage has the idea of couple, and couple has the idea of two people together in total. Marriage and couple are made up of one spouse and one spouse. That's if you're not being specific about the gender. If you're not sure, you can use spouse because husband specifically refers to the male, wife specifically refers to the female. Remember here that it's not woman. We talk about wife or plurals, wives. And together, one spouse plus one spouse, be it whatever combination of husbands and wives that you have, together create a couple. Couple, outside of the idea of matrimony, has the idea of more than one, but fewer than 3. Basically, it's a word that we generally use for two, especially if we're talking about things. For example, I saw a couple of my friends last night, and we had a couple of beers together. Couple is like few, but with the idea of not very many. So it can be applied to people and things. But remember that when you're talking specifically about people, you're talking about usually two people who are romantically involved. So remember, spouse is married partners, male or female, whichever combination. A couple is the complete unit of two married partners, or a small number of things. And marriage is the state of being legally bound to one another. So, as always, I hope you found this video useful. Please feel free to visit the blog at stop-spanglish.blogspot.ca. And if you're interested in English classes for Spanish speakers of English, please visit the web at www.stopspanglish.com. And don't forget that Stop Spanglish is also on social media. Come look for us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn.